Ladies and gentlemen, freaks and geeks, legendary peeps, animal lovers, gangsters around the world, it is about to get hot in here on this episode of Plant-Based News. I'm Krishal from the Krishal Journey podcast, and on this episode, we're going to be discussing some very risque topics. We're going to be discussing a banned vegan sex tape, dope traffickers packing dope into carrots, a new app that speaks vegan in any language, a hip-hop star that's trying to go vegan, and much, much more. Speaking of sex tapes, a Freely the Banana Girl has released a sex tape. Oh, hey, wait a minute. No, she's released a new ebook. Got me all excited there for a sec. No, but this is even better. She's released a new ebook. It's called the Raw Till 4 Diet Banana Girl Cleanse, and it details a diet and exercise plan. She's collaborated with nutritionists and dietitians to give her most comprehensive lifestyle advice yet. It's got a 30-day meal plan, a 5-week shopping list, and a whole bunch of other really cool things. In further news, this is huge. Israel, by the end of 2016, are going to have 400 cameras installed in their 50 slaughterhouses. So 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they're going to be filming the slaughter of these animals. Now, of course, a lot of people are wondering whether or not this is going to make much of a difference, but this is all about transparency. As Paul McCartney said, if slaughterhouses had windows, everyone would be vegetarian, everyone would be plant-based, everyone would go vegan. So basically, this is the digital manifestation of that. We're going to reach a situation by the end of 2016 where people will have a window into these slaughterhouses. Now, granted, a lot of people aren't going to want to see what goes on in slaughterhouses. I mean, it's not fun, but the fact that it's bringing about more transparency, and part of the problem with this whole system is the secrecy behind the industry, the fact that people are removed from these slaughterhouses, they're covered away in these dark places, and if anyone films in them, they're fined or put in jail. This is what creates the problem. But the fact that there is this openness now is promising. Hopefully people will get a glimpse into the horrible nature of factory farming. Moving on. Oh, this is awesome. Vegan Go-Go, a new app called Vegan Go-Go has been released. This is perfect for people that love traveling like me. And basically, it allows you to order vegan food, order vegan clothes in different languages. It translates it for you. So if you want to say something like, I don't want no bacon on my plate, it'll come up with the African version. Or something like that. I don't know. Now, in further news, nearly 2,500 pounds of pot was found inside fake carrots. So the gangsters beware. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection encountered a tractor-trailer hauling a shipment of what appeared to be fresh carrots arriving from Mexico. And with the help of sniffer dogs, they were able to uncover $500,000 worth of marijuana within these carrots. Now, this made me think, marijuana is obviously an illegal substance, and I'm not going to advocate for people taking the substance if it is illegal in your country, but it has been known to play a role in evolving people's consciousness. And I watched a video not long ago about a guy that became vegan through marijuana.
So it wasn't until one day I was chilling in the park with my friend around midnight, and he was smoking a spliff. Now, I'm not a smoker, and I'm not promoting it at all. And I've always heard, oh yeah, when you get high you get more creative and you think of more ideas, whatever. So I had like 4 or 5 puffs, got high, whatever, and then 20 minutes later I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go home. So I left my friend there, walking home, got the munchies as you do, and I stopped off at the chicken shop just to get some chicken wings. So anyway, got home, went to my kitchen, brought out the chicken wings, about to take a bite of the chicken, and then I heard a voice say, stop, don't eat that. Gone to take another bite now, and then the voice said, stop putting that inside me, it's hurting me.
There's some food for thought. Now, this next story has got me super excited. Electric cars aren't enough. Tesla is now going vegan. And what's interesting to note is the company Tesla, obviously by Nikola Tesla, who was arguably the most brilliant man that ever lived, was on a plant-based diet towards the later part of his life. And Albert Einstein, who was asked what it felt like to be the most brilliant man, said that you'll have to ask Nikola Tesla. This guy was without a doubt the genius of geniuses. He's responsible for most of the technologies that we see before us. He paved the way. He laid the foundation for so many of the revolutionary technologies to emerge in this world. And it's quite fitting that Elon Musk is now adopting a more vegan technological lifestyle. It would be good to see him go vegan eventually, and I'm sure he will in time. But the great thing about this car is it's been made completely vegan. Their Model X SUV has been turned vegan, completely veganized. The seats are now no longer leather, synthetic seats. Now the car itself is absolutely extraordinary. It goes at 155 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour in 3.2 seconds, completely electric. Nothing but the best as you would expect from Tesla. And what's interesting is during their last shareholder meeting, a lot of people are not aware, Peter is a shareholder of Tesla, and they urged Elon Musk to come up with a vegan car. He said he'd consider it, and the guys come through. It's about to get hot up in here with this next story. It turns out that the rumors are in fact true.
My dick is huge thanks to veganism.
Vegan cheetah's penis is huge thanks to veganism. But seriously, fruit prevents erectile dysfunction. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, researchers followed the diets of 25,096 men as part of the health professionals' follow-up study and monitored incidents for erectile dysfunction. Participants with the highest intakes of anthocyanins, flavonoids, and flavonones, these are phytonutrients found in fruit, lowered their risk for erectile dysfunction by 14% when compared to those who consumed the least fruits. Erectile dysfunction is typically an indicator of narrowed arteries, the same disease process that causes coronary heart disease. So one of the precursors of atherosclerosis, heart disease, is not being able to get it up. There's an artery that runs through your penis. It's a lot smaller than the ones within your heart. And when you're eating too much meat and dairy, plaque builds up within this artery. So best way to avoid having a floppy penis is to have more fruits. Go vegan. So another great reason to be vegan. I mean, if you don't care about your health,
you don't care about the animals,
and you don't care about the environment, hopefully you care about your penis. Now, moving on, this is the story that we've all been waiting for. Drum roll. Oh, anyway, let's keep this rolling. Now, Peter released an ad titled "Last Longer" to be aired during the Super Bowl this year, and unfortunately it was rejected. Apparently it was a little too risque, too raunchy. The ad shows two couples, one vegan couple and a meat eater couple going at it, and as you'd imagine, the vegan couple are getting very into it, going on like Energizer bunnies. But the meat eater couple, the guy, probably suffering from erectile dysfunction, is not able to get it up. The woman gets very dissatisfied and leaves, followed by the man leaving in a very dissatisfied manner, and the meat eater ends up being killed. The guy ends up being killed. Now, obviously, as you would imagine, this wasn't received too well. I'm going to play a little bit of this video right now for you all. Anyway, you get the idea. But there you have it. If you want to keep your penis happy, stick to those fruits and vegetables. And ladies and gentlemen, finally, I am proud and ecstatic to announce that Wiley, my chocolate brother from another mother, hip-hop star, is going, wait for it,
Go vegan, yeah. Go vegan. Everybody go vegan.
everybody go vegan. This is sensational news. Wiley tweeted that he is progressing towards a vegan lifestyle, that he wants to live longer, and it's something that we find within the hip-hop world. There's so many hip-hop artists that are going vegan. Russell Simmons, there are many other names to note. And it's what hip-hop is all about. I mean, hip-hop is basically about activism. The hip is supposed to represent what is socially relevant. And what could be more socially relevant than the current state of the environment, than the state of our health, than the state of human and non-human animals? And the hop is all about doing, not just talking the talk, but walking the walk, actually going out there and planting those vegan seeds into the minds of the masses, elevating their consciousness, taking them to higher levels of awareness. On that note, I'm going to leave it there. Klaus, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do this episode of Plant-Based News. You're a scholar, you're a gentleman. I appreciate the fruit out of your activism. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to check out my channel, there'll be links down below. Also got a music channel you can check out. Peace out, keep it real. Keep making those ethical gains, yo. Being the best that you can be. Keep doing your thing. Until next time, peace out. Plant-based news signing out.